Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Hands of the Phoenix. I want to get right to the question that I asked, does size matter? And when it comes to crystals, the answer is difficult. The answer is yes and no. And before I explain why, I just want to give you a quick backstory. So I'm going to take you back a couple of years. So a few years ago, my mother needed breast cancer surgery, one of many, but I needed to go down to California and help take care of her and her house and her animals so that she could rest. And while I was there, I did feel like I was missing something that was making me more empathetic or sympathetic. I just couldn't find the right words to make her feel at ease so that she could rest and not have to do anything. So I just stayed there. I did what I had to do. The day after her surgery, though, she decided she wanted to go to a crystal shop. I was in the market for some rhodochrosite for my heart chakra. And we went to the crystal shop. I was looking around. I walked past the table of tumbles, and a tub of tumbles called out to me. I went back to it. I saw the exact one for some reason I had to have. I picked it up, I felt it, and I knew I could not leave there without it. It was not just gorgeous, but the energy from it was so intense. It just felt like it was exactly what my energetic body or my mind, body, and spirit all needed. It was perfect. And I'll show it to you in just a second. Okay, so here is the crystal. After I bought it, I'll show it to you in a second. After I bought it, I carried it around with me every single day. After I left my mother's house, when I came back home, when I was working, it was amazing. It was exactly what I needed. I can't even explain to it how much I needed it, and I lost it once. For about a week, I changed purses, and I had put it in my purse one day when I went somewhere, and my husband and I tore this house apart looking for it, and I was so relieved when I found it. But here it is. It is dumortierite. And I'll try not to put it too close to the camera because I know some people don't like that. But here, let me turn it around. There we go. It is dumortierite. It is just a thin little crystal, but it was exactly what I needed. And it is extremely small. Now, when I lost it for a week, I knew I had to have it. I also do like palm stones for meditating sometimes, so I did go onto Etsy and I purchased another one. I wanted it to be bigger because I thought, well, if that little piece did so much for me, then a bigger piece has got to do even more. So I got a bigger piece from Etsy, and here it is. Now, it is different looking. And for some reason, when I got it a couple of days later, it just wasn't doing the same thing for me. I thought maybe it's the quality, because it was fairly cheap. It might have been $9 or $10. It was pretty cheap, but I thought maybe it was the quality and just something wasn't right with it. So I went online and I purchased another one. And here's this one. It's even heavier and thicker, but it is still a palm stone. And it is gorgeous as well. I mean, it looks very similar to the small one, but when this one was on its way in the mail, I found the small one, and I started carrying the small one around again. That one does wonders for me, the little one, this little baby right here. So, while a bigger crystal may contain more energy, it may vibrate more, your body only needs what it needs. Just like potassium, you can feed your body as much potassium as you want. It's only going to hold on to what it needs, and it's going to let go of the rest. So your body knows exactly what. Sorry, my phone started ringing. It was my husband. So anyways, your body only is going to accept what it needs, and that's what's going to nurture it the most. So I will say that while I was in California with my mother, it was exactly what I needed, because dumortierite is for the throat chakra, which I was having trouble trying to find the right words of comfort for my mother. But it also helps with organization, self-discipline. It reduces stress, and it boosts peace and harmony. And that is exactly what I need most of the time, to boost my peace, my harmony, increase my patience, and raise stamina. And those are also qualities of the dumortierite. It's the perfect stone for me, and I absolutely love it. So while I have 3 pieces, this little piece is the one that I carry around with me all the time. If it's not in my pocket, that's in my purse, but at night it is cleansing on selenite. So in this specific case, size does matter, but it's the smaller size because that's what I need. And there are other crystals that I felt I needed a bigger size of, and it did work. But in this specific case, size matters, and it's the smaller size. That's what's important. That's what I need. And I just want to share this message with you. Listen to your body. Listen to your intuition, your gut. And if a crystal calls to you, it's calling to you for a reason. So what I would like to know, if you could leave a comment below, what crystals have called to you? Was it big? Was it small? Was it rounded? Was it raw? And did you end up going and trying to buy a bigger one or a smaller one? And did that also do the same thing for you? I'm just curious if you all are experiencing the same things that I am. Also, if you could like and subscribe, and if you could also tell me some other crystals that you'd like for me to talk about, because I have a whole room full of different crystals. I have at least 100, 150 crystals, and there's a story behind every single one of them. But leave a comment, let me know what crystal calls to you, and also let me know what crystal you'd like me to talk about, and maybe even give a story about. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Until next time.